My reaction to RWBY Volume 4, Chapter 9. Last time on RWBY, it's been 2 days since I saw it. Let's see how much I remember. Yeah. So we had Blake at Menagerie. So first, Blake was not sure how to approach her father because of stuff that she may have said to him in the past. Like she called her parents cowards and stuff and got mad at them for leaving the White Fang. She said that she should have left the White Fang along with them, but instead she stayed. Her father said that he was only worried that she may go down a dark path. Blake said that she did go down the dark path, but she found her way back, and that's something her father can be proud of. That's why her father is still proud of her, even after all this time. And since Sun is so talkative, Blake's mom, Kali, wants him to tell him all about the adventures of Team Ruby. Then at the end, Sun said he saw a White Fang member wearing a mask, like the ones from Adam's group. But Blake's mom said that White Fang members at Menagerie don't wear masks, so why does that one have a mask on? When Sun tried to show her a picture, Blake threw his scroll away, saying that she doesn't want to deal with White Fang now. But then they see a White Fang ninja wearing a mask and they both go after it. And Sun tells Kali that he's going to bring her daughter back. Meanwhile, Gro told Team Ranger about the four maidens and how they're planning on making Pyrrha the next fall maiden. They said that they explained it to her and they gave her a choice and she chose it. And then they told her about Cinder and about Salem. Crow also told them about a story of two godlike brothers, an older one and a younger one. The older one created plants and life, but the younger brother despised what the older brother created and created fire, drought, and famine to stop whatever the older brother created. But the older brother kept creating more life, and so to counteract them, the younger brother created some creatures that could stand up to anything the older brother threw at him. And so he created the creatures of Grimm that attack humans and target to negative emotions. After fighting for so long, the older brother decided to stop the war and he asked his younger brother that the two of them should make something that they can both be proud of, their masterpiece. And so they created man. And it had the ability to create and to destroy, that it could choose what it wanted to do. Man possessed four relics: creation, destruction, knowledge, and choice. I think it was knowledge. So now those four relics are real, and Salem is trying to come after them. I don't know exactly what those relics look like, but so so to guard the relics and protect them from Salem and anyone else that may come after them, they decided to build the Huntsman academies around the relics so that they'd constantly be guarded by trained warriors, so that pretty much anybody would have a hard time trying to come after it. And that's why Beacon Tower could not fall. The relic was hidden in there somewhere, and it was hidden in the relics are hidden in all four Huntsman academies, and that's why they targeted Beacon. That's why Osmond said the tower could not fall. And now that Beacon Tower has fallen, they're still trying to find the relic that is somewhere over there. So we don't know exactly which relic they're going to find there, but now we know exactly why they targeted Beacon. And Cinder's attack is not something that she did overnight. She spent quite a while planning it. Like, we saw her spend the whole of Volume 2 and the first half of Volume 3 planning the attack before she finally put it into motion. I kind of like the Crow said that it didn't happen overnight because we actually saw how long it took for Cinder to plan this and put it into motion, and I kind of like it now. So, and then finally, the next morning, Crow woke up and found himself to be poisoned by Tyrion's attack. So now, Blake and Sun are chasing after the White Fang members, and Crow has been poisoned. I don't know what's going to happen next, but let's find out. This is RWBY, Volume 4, Chapter 9. What's it called again? Two steps forward, two steps back. The episode is starting right now. I hope it goes properly this time. Na, 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 It used to feel like a fairy tale, now it's on our way to a happy ending. small as like a bedtime story. Salem. What's that on your forehead? Let's just live, conquered by our sorrows. The past can't hold us down. Inside we're torn apart. Move on, we're not there yet. Live. Okay, what's next? Oh, Yang! Yang! Oh! Look, oh! Yang seems like. Oh, Zwei! He doesn't look the same. He look the same. Oh!
Whoa, that thing packs a punch.
We've been at this for weeks. I get it. You want to make sure I can still fight. I think I'm doing just fine.
Oh, yeah.
You're close.
Oh, really?
You're still off balance.
What? No, I'm not.
He'll do that now.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I thought it would just be this huge weight, but
Oh,
it feels
light.
natural.
Oh,
They did a great job with this thing.
yep. Oh, hey, God. Oh, there we go. Look at this.
I wasn't talking about your actual balance. Although, that could use some work too.
Why?
Meaning?
I saw your tournament fights. During the Vital Festival?
Yeah, and?
Let me guess. I was sloppy.
No. You were predictable. And stubborn. And maybe a little boneheaded.
You're so father. You'll die.
Do you realize that you used your semblance to win every fight after the qualifiers?
So what? How is me using my semblance any different than someone else using theirs?
Well,
Because not everyone else's is basically a temper tantrum.
that's kind of true.
I'm serious. Once you take damage, you can dish it back twice as hard, but that doesn't make you invincible. It's great when you're in a bind, but what happens if you miss? What happens if they're stronger? What then? Now you're
That's
just weak
true.
and tired. You've always been one to burn brighter than everyone else.
Yep, I burn.
With your smile, or, well, I remember your first haircut.
What the? First haircut.
But you gotta keep your emotions in check. Keep a level head and think before you act.
Adam.
Your semblance is a great fallback, but you can't let yourself rely on it.
Okay.
It won't always save you. Obviously.
Yeah.
You definitely have your mom's stubbornness.
Raven.
Oh, so now we could talk about her?
I don't like Zwei's new look.
As I have been informed, you're an adult now, remember?
Yep.
Well, sorry I remind you of her.
Don't be.
Huh?
Raven was great in so many ways.
What?
Her strength, her ambition, her dedication to whatever cause she thought was worth fighting for.
Yeah.
I'm proud of how much of her I see in you. But I'm glad I don't see all of her in you.
Why?
Well,
Your mother was a complicated woman.
that's
Like
understatement.
everybody, she had her faults, but those faults are what tore our team apart. And
Team Stark.
they did a real number on our family.
Oh.
We both act
Control.
like the easiest way to tackle an obstacle is through it. That strength is all that matters in a fight. But if you just take a second look, then maybe you see there's a way around as well. Come on. One more before dinner.
I like the arm. It's a well. They did an awesome job with that arm. Oh, nice. I like this. Oh.
See? All right. Now you're using your head instead of your arm.
Hey. Now who's off balance? Weiss. Okay. What is he doing? Summoning? Oh. What's that? A sword! Is it the knight from...
Hello, sister.
Dang. Quickly.
Leave.
How hurtful. And here I am about to offer you a favor.
What?
Father's taking me into town to introduce me to some of his business partners. I thought I'd see if you wanted me to pick you up anything since you're, well,
Grounded?
stuck here.
Are you jealous? Is that it?
Whatever do you mean?
Is that why you hate me? Are you jealous of my abilities? Of Winter's?
No, not really.
Then?
Honestly, I find it barbaric.
Barbaric.
It's beneath people like me, like Father. What could a single huntsman possibly do that an army could not? That's why we have one. Even if it is run by a fool.
Ironwood is no fool.
Leave.
Fine. Fine.
Ironwood is
I've
no
got better
fool.
things to do. Enjoy your training. However pointless it is.
Sure, his methods may be a bit excessive, but he's no
What
fool.
is your plan anyway? What do you hope to accomplish while trapped in your own bedroom?
Otherwise, that working summoning. Is she gonna break out or like actually break out? She's working on his summons. Oh, is it gonna come finally? Wise, be careful. Wise? Is that what was supposed to happen?
You see, I know what?
Oh, climb. What? Oh! Look at that.
Klein, I need a favor.
Huh. Yes. Oh, Blake. Hey, we're seeing. He's in one episode.
Gotcha!
Son. Come on. Son.
Wait up!
Don't let her out of your sight!
After her son. And you too, Blake. Son, where are you? Ah, the moon. That was a good reflection. What the? Is she a chameleon? She's gone, isn't she?
Why are you watching me?
No.
Give it up! I love hitting a girl, you know.
Calm down, son.
Grab the scroll! See, someone needs support!
She has a whip, right? Oh, yes. Nice one, son. Ha! Go grab it! Grab it, Blake! Hurry! You can... How did you not make it, Blake?
Wait! Watch out!
Do you know her?
Ilya.
Ilya.
Wait, you know her? But she doesn't even have.
Give it to me.
She,
No. You
she,
shouldn't have come back.
so she took it. Okay. So Blake has a scroll. Son,
No,
is he okay?
no, not again, please.
He's fine, right? He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine.
Hold on, son.
He's fine, right?
Just hold on.
Does it look like it's going further away?
Just hold on, Uncle Crow.
Crow, right? Ah,
Ty. She's not coming. Ty.
one second.
It's getting worse.
Not much farther. We gotta be close.
Without the map, there's no way of knowing.
Why do you drop the map?
I feel like we're close to something.
Oh,
What is it?
oh, he keeps them over here now. He got Bana. That's where they came from. Good. Mr. What's that?
Mistral! We're on the right path! Oh. Does it say how close?
No. And it looks like the path takes us up through the mountains.
Guys, I don't know if all of us can make that climb.
He said, Ruby, where are you going?
Okay, well, what about this place?
Kuro,
Yuri,
Yuri.
can we get help there?
That village was destroyed years ago.
But if it takes us around the mountains, it's the best bet we've got.
It will take too long.
The town would have had a doctor, right? Or maybe we could scavenge for medicine.
Right.
We're not going to find anything. We just have to press on.
Ren, how do you know?
Ren, why are you acting?
We can split up. Huh? Ren and I can cut through the mountains while you and Ruby take Crow around through the village.
No, we're supposed to stick together. We keep each other safe.
We don't have time for safe. If we make it to Mistral, we'll bring back help. If we don't, we'll at least have a better view of the land. Up there, we can see if there's somewhere else we can go.
No. I think this is the first time we've seen all four girls in a single episode in this entire season.
Okay.
Alright. So they're gonna split up for now?
Just take care of each other.
We always have.
You do. Crow. See you later, you two.
They're gonna be fine, John.
You don't know yet.
I still think that. Yeah. What? Someone following you? What the? Oh, that's the same mark as before. That was at the other village. Is that Raven's tribe? Zan is dead. The path that they're on. Mode 1, mode 2. Oh, okay. So how it extends? Ilya. It's Ilya. Ilya. Buildings can be yang and yang. I like that arm. He looks cool. That's why. I feel like he looks a bit more chubbier than he used to. Well, I think that's the first episode of the season that we have that we've had all four girls in a single episode. They showed a small bit of progression on each of their sides, and then that's when the episode ended. First, we had Yang trying to get used to her new arm, and it feels more natural. And Tai told her that she has a big flaw in her fighting. After the qualifier rounds, she used her semblance in every single fight. Now, normally that makes no difference than anybody else using their semblance, but her semblance is that she takes damage and uses that to power herself up. It's normally supposed to help get out of tight situations. It's not smart for her to use it all the time. And I was gonna say, because it seems like that she's been constantly relying on her semblance. Like if it felt a bit difficult, she'd allow herself to get attacked and then power herself up. But it only works for one time in a battle. If she misses and her opponent catches her again, that'll be it for her. And sometimes that boost in power still may not be enough, and that she would have put herself in that position for nothing. It's okay to be powered up like that, but she can't keep relying on that power too much. Uh, so I kind of like that. So I think that she wants Yang to be a bit less dependent on her semblance and save her just for as a last resort. Because that seems like the kind of power that you should only use to get yourself out of a tough spot, not use it all the time like Yang was doing until now. Like, unless if she's fighting an opponent that she can beat without it, then she has to do that. And she should only use her semblance if she has no other choice but to use it. And also, she can't let her emotions get the better of her all the time. It'll cause her to make rash decisions. Like with Adam, when she saw Blake getting stabbed, she just charged at him without a plan, and that's how she lost her arm. And next time it could be something else, or maybe it could be the same arm, or another arm, or maybe even a leg this time, or maybe it could be her own life next time. She has to be careful. She can't just keep charging in like that, and she can't keep relying on her power too much. She has to be smart about how and when she chooses to use it. Meanwhile, at what is it, Atlas, Voice is practicing her summoning, and her brother doesn't get why she practices all the time. He's never been a big fan of her power and Winter's power either, saying he finds her semblance and their ability to fight a bit barbaric. And said that it's beneath him and his father. Quickly, I was not too sure about him at the beginning, but now I don't like him as much. Not compared to Jacques, obviously. Like Jacques can just go away and never come back. But Whitley, I'm still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still young and he can still be changed, but only if it's done so the right way. So I think he still has a chance. And it seemed like she finally managed to summon that night, and then broke a hole through her room, and asked Slime for her favor. I could be wrong about this, but maybe Voice is going to break out and try and escape on her own. She's never done anything like that before. That'll be the most rebellious thing that she's ever done in her entire life, and it'll be pretty cool if she did that. So if that happened, that would be cool. And imagine if Ruby found out about that. I wonder what Ruby would say to Vice if she actually did that and she found out about it. She'd probably congratulate her for being so rebellious. Maybe she's taking a page out of Ruby's book by doing this. Still, I can't believe she's going to break out. That doesn't sound like something Vice would do, and it's going to be cool to see if that happens or not. And then at Menagerie, Blake and Sun track down the Wi Fi ninja that they saw, and turned out to be someone Blake knew named Ilya. She had a sword that can extend into like an electric whip, and she got Sun with it. Sun's still alive, but now Blake's worried that she may lose another friend. So she has to get Sun some help quickly. And finally, at Anima, they headed back the path to Higanbana, and they found a mistral that goes through mountains. And they know the crow can't make that trip, but they found a village named Kuroyuri that has since been destroyed. And Ruby says that it may have had a town and some medicine, and John thinks they may be able to salvage stuff from it. But Ren says that they won't be finding anything over there, and I think Nora knows why Ren doesn't want to go there and suggested that they split up. Ren and Nora would take the mountains, and Ruby and John will go to Oniyuri to try and find the help. because they know that Crow can't make it up the mountains and they have to get some help somewhere. And on the path that Ruby and John were on, they saw the same symbol that Ren and Nora saw on in Shion village. I think it's the same symbol as Raven's tribe. So maybe they are going to run into Raven in the next episode. If they meet Raven over there, I don't know if Ruby's ever met Yang's mom before, or if she knows too much about Raven. So if they meet, it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens. I think that's what all I have for now. We finally got some progress on Yang's side. I love how she's getting stronger. I love the advice her father is giving her. Lake, I don't know, not too much happened on her end. Just they chased after Ilya and Sun got hurt. I don't know what's going to happen there. For Blake, it seems like she's just taking a bit easy this side. Just well, and she said that she needs some time to sort things out. And while not a lot of interesting stuff's happening over there, I like how they're showing that she just taking it easy and trying to get some rest before doing who knows what. And now with Sun getting injured, I don't know how that's going to affect her. I don't think it's something Sun can't come back from, but now she's worried that something will happen to him like it did with Yang, like how Yang lost her arm. I think Blake felt guilty about what happened. Like the only reason Adam even targeted Yang is because of her, and I think she feels a bit guilty about it. That's why she ran or something because she didn't know how to handle it. And then it's for Vice and finally for Ruby. I don't know exactly why Ren doesn't want. Maybe that's Ren's home village, Kuroguri. In Volume 2, they mentioned to Ren that they're going to check out a village. I don't think it was the same village because John would have noticed it otherwise. But okay, but I think they know what happened to that village and they don't want to go there. So now Team Rangers get up for now and they're going to try and get Crow some help. So yeah, so that's who it's at right now. And I think next time I have the last World of Remnant episode, and then that'll be it for Ruby World of Remnant, and then I can just continue all the way until the end of Volume 7. So that's all I have for now. Let's see what happens next. My reaction is now done.